Hello everyone, welcome to the next video of our PHP REST API series. In this video, we will see how we can set up the model controller pattern for the REST API in PHP. Why we are using this model controller pattern, we can have it like in a very simpler format, but the thing that we are using is because in the long run, it will be quite beneficial for you if you get a good grasp of how this model controller works, how we can separate the concerns, where the data is adding, where we are adding validation, we are having the database connection, because in like many frameworks, the same pattern will be used. So at that time it will be a very easier for you to have a command over it. That's why we are using it. So let's just go to the screen now, and if you have installed that XAMPP, if you haven't installed it, just please install it. Otherwise, if you have installed it, within the XAMPP there is one folder which is htdocs. The name will be htdocs, you can see on the screen. And inside this folder we will have like different folders. These are mainly the other websites. So I have created one folder for the our API project. This is the at the top, API project. So after opening it, you can see the kind of file folder structure I have made. Let's just open it in code. So this is how it is in code. So inside the app, first this is the root folder. Inside it I have two folders, that is the app and that is the public. So one the app has controller and model as two folders, and then the public has one file, index.php. Whatever request we will get for this API, it will first go to the index.php file and then it will route it to the controller file. Controller file will have all the logic, what it needs to, what that the request needs to do, if it needs to add something, update something or delete something, that will all be handled with controller. And controller will also have model file. We will give it the reference of model file. This model file that we will create inside this model directory, that file will contain what kinds of field are validations and what kinds of field can be there. So it will have all the validation. Okay, and the config.php file, it will have all the critical information that we have. Suppose like sometimes we have some passwords, some emails, and we also suspect that we might change these things later. So rather than going to the code and finding that information, we can keep it separate. So we are trying to separate the things as much as possible. We are creating validation in other things, logic in a different place, and also the routing of different API, what function should be there in the different place. So this is the structure. So like we have made the structure. Now we will in the index.php file. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you.